Alright guys, e don settle. APC, they don dey shake right now as the former president Goodluck Jonathan has told Nigerians what to do. My people, this 2027 presidential election is going to be a showdown. Jonathan has said that any leader who fails to perform should be voted out of office if proper elections are conducted. I like that. That is a clause. If proper elections are conducted. Jonathan, who lost his bid for re-election in 2015, is reportedly nursing a presidential ambition for 2027 against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So speaking at the 2025 edition of the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation, GJF, Democracy Dialogue in Africa, Ghana, he described electoral manipulation as one of the greatest threats to democracy in Africa. In a statement on Saturday, Communication Officer of the GJF, Mr. Wet Dixon, quoted Jonathan as saying that when democracy fails to meet citizens' expectations, desperations can create openings for authoritarianism. Jonathan emphasized that leaders must commit to a system that guarantees a bright future for the next generation where citizens' voices are respected, he said. Democracy in Africa is going through a period of strain and risk collapse unless stakeholders come together to rethink and reform it. Electoral manipulation remains one of the biggest threats in Africa. We in Africa must begin to look at our democracy and rethink in a way that works well for us and our people. One of the problems in our electoral system, people manipulate the process to remain in power by all means. If we had proper elections, a leader who fails to perform would be voted out. But in our case, people use the system to perpetuate themselves even when the people don't want them. Our people want to enjoy their freedoms. They want their vote to count during elections. They want equitable representation and inclusivity. They want good education. Our people want security. They want access to good health care. They want jobs. They want dignity. When leaders fail to meet these basic needs, the people become delusioned. He also highlighted youth participation in governance as encouraged, but stressed that young leaders need guidance from experienced elders to succeed. Meanwhile, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has warned that those urging former President Goodluck Jonathan to contest the 2027 presidential election are deliberately plotting to plunge the country into crisis. Speaking on Channels Television Politics Today, Wike said it was hypocritical for the same people who frustrated Jonathan's bid in 2015 to suddenly be calling on him to return, despite his established status as an international statesman. Anybody saying Jonathan should return because he will only do one thing is only looking for crisis. These are the same people who abandoned him in 2015. Why now? He asked. Jonathan has made a name for himself globally, and they just want to drag him into unnecessary conflicts, Wike said. The minister cautioned against attempts to destabilize the political balance by fronting Jonathan or any candidate from the South under the guise of a one-term presidency, describing such moves as insincere. On President Bola Tinubu's administration, Wike admitted the country was passing through difficult times, but insisted that the president had taken tough but necessary decisions to reposition the economy. He said, as by yes, there is a hardship, I agree. But no one can deny that this government is making efforts to improve things. I see the project in Abuja daily. They are evidence that something is happening, he stressed. Wike also dismissed the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's recent warnings of a looming revolution over hunger and poverty, accusing him of hypocrisy. Atiku was vice president for 8 years. Why did he lay the foundation to prevent hunger then? Now he keeps talking about hunger and revolution. For me, I did not even bother reading what he says because there is no truth in it, Wike declared. The FCT minister maintained that while Nigerians must be patient with the Tinubu administration, opposition leaders should not exploit current economic challenges for political gains. Meanwhile, Nigerians have this to say: I am yet to understand how Jonathan's candidature will cause crisis in Nigeria. Is it that he is not qualified or that he is not qualified for it? If Tinubu does a single term, he will not be the first president to do that in Nigeria. Heaven will definitely not fall. This one are into which crisis? Worst passam. This is the worst regime so far in the Nigerian history. Citizens have suffered and still suffering. No. Nigerians will resist your man-made crisis. No crisis, sir, is the people choice. So, guys, these are, some reactions from Nigerians who have, reacted to what Nyesom Wike has said concerning Jonathan's presumed 2023 presidential candidate or whatever. So I'm dropping it here. Please drop your comment below the comment section. Share this video, make it go viral so that Nigerians can understand how the matter they be. I am telling you, APC is shaking. Yes, they are not comfortable. They are not comfortable with Nyesom Wike. They are not also comfortable with Peter Obi. These people are really dragging them so much crazy. So guys, thank you for stopping by. Share this video, make it go viral so that Nigerians can understand how the matter